You are watching VTV. Stay tuned for music and video content.
Hi, my name is Mirabai. I'm a folk singer-songwriter, sorta, and these are my friends. This is Zozier, and this is Grafton. They both bake.
We both bake.
They both bake, and they also both make really good music that you should check out. And you can also check out my music and all my social media stuff and my website. And we're gonna play a super fun set for you guys right now. Yeah. This next song is called Dirt, and it's on my upcoming album, which comes out soon. Get ready for that. Follow me on the social media platforms to hear more about that. Yeah, cool. We all grow and we all die, but I think I'm gonna be buried alive. Lungs filled with dirt and my veins ain't got no air, but I ain't never gonna make it out alive. What does it mean to be stuck here? Too tired to live and too scared to die. Maybe every day is a small death. Don't know if I'll make it out alive. So maybe they'll bury me in my bed sheets and dirty dishes. And maybe time's wasted and seeds frosted and germination's unkempt, untimely. Displacement, roots frozen, and my body's lost in a moldy stagnation. But god damn it, I'll spit dirt and dig. Veins blossom and braid, twisted and unattainable. Bones gnarled into branches, and hearts hidden from the eye. So maybe they'll bury me in my bed sheets and dirty dishes. And maybe time's wasted, seeds frosted, and germination's unkempt, untimely. Displacement, roots frozen, and my body's lost in a moldy stagnation. But god damn it, I'll spit dirt and dig. Maybe they'll bury me in my bed sheets and dirty, dirty dishes. And maybe time's wasted and seeds frosted and germination's unkempt, untimely. Displacement, roots frozen, and my body's lost in a moldy stagnation. But god damn it, I'll spit dirt and dig.
I think that was good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
This song is called Rosaline. I just dropped it as a single. It's streaming everywhere. And it's also going to be on my upcoming album. Hope you enjoy. It's about a Shakespeare character, so I hope you did your English homework.
Alright. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Rosaline, what is it like to be all alone on a Sunday afternoon when you order tea for two? Rosaline, what is it like to be by yourself when he puts you on the shelf? Whoa, whoa. And the crow comes and scares away the birds of paradise. And Rosaline's eyes are fire, her smile is Rosaline, why don't you just fly away? Rosaline, what is it like to never be enough? And when you call him on his bluff, he runs away. Rosaline, what is it like to be easily replaced by a prettier face? 'Cause that's all you are. And the crow comes and scares away the birds of paradise. And Rosaline's eyes are fire, her smile is ice. So Rosaline, why don't you just fly away? And he said the all-seeing sun never saw her match since the world begun. But she was the maiden moon, and he was gone too soon when he left for the sun. Rosaline, what is it like to have survived when all the rest of them have died? Whoa, whoa. And the crow comes and scares away the birds of paradise. And Rosaline's eyes are fire, her smile is ice. So Rosaline, why don't you just fly away? Sick.
Bellyache.
This song is called Bellyache. There's a version of it out currently everywhere, and a brand new surprise version on my forthcoming album. More info shortly. I hope you enjoy.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, go!
It starts like this in a room so heavy, in a living room that feels like it don't welcome me. My boots are tied in, my legs are crossed. This is what being alive costs. I got this melody in my mind that keeps me up at night. I have this urge to love her, but she don't treat me right. My boots are tied in, my legs are crossed. This is what being alive costs. But I got this silly little bellyache that I think is moving to my brain. I wanna tell ya the truth, babe. I got this silly little bellyache that I think is moving to my brain. I wanna tell ya the truth, babe. You're an angel from a higher world, but I'm feeling like I won't be enough. You got me stuttering every time you walk, and I'm staring at your lips every time you talk, and this is where it starts. I got this feeling that you come with more than I know, but that's okay, 'cause I am sure that I just want you to know that I'm in for the long run. You have a heart that fills me like a balloon, and I would float for miles just to hear a tune that sounds like you. But I got this silly little bellyache that I swear is moving to my brain. I have to tell ya the truth, babe. I got this silly little bellyache, and it's setting up in my brain. I will tell ya the truth, babe. You're an angel from a higher world, but I'm feeling like I won't be enough. You got me stuttering every time you walk, and I'm staring at your lips every time you talk. And this is where it Baby, I got this silly little bellyache, and baby, it's migrating into a very great migraine. 'Cause baby, my brain has a little bellyache. So the roses will bloom every time I'm with you, and the sun and the moon, it makes up all that you are. 'Cause I do want to love you. This bellyache has conquered my brain, but not much more than you. 'Cause I just feel like the roses will bloom every time I'm with you. Look at the sun and the moon, girl, they make up all that you are. 'Cause I do want to love you. This bellyache has conquered my brain, but not much more than you. No, no more than you. You know that nothing's more than you.
That was good.
Pretty good. That was our set, and it was so much fun. Like, so much fun. Who would have thought doing my favorite thing with my favorite people is incredibly fun and joy-inducing. Big thank you again to Grafton and Zozier, who I adore, for backing me up. Go follow them on social media. Go listen to their music. If you want, you can also follow me, listen to my music, get pumped for my album coming out very soon. And I love you all so much. Be safe out there. Catch ya on the flip side. Mwah!
Yo, what's up, everyone? We're 49th Parallel. We thank every single person out there for joining us. We're gonna have a great time today. My name's Samurai Coastal. That is...
Hey, Kate.
That is...
Chill it, boy.
We're gonna play some old shit. We're gonna play some new shit. Once again, 49th Parallel. Let's run it.
Let's get it. I love this.
Wait.
I love this.
Wait.
I love this. I love this. Hello, it's me, Mr. Clean. Mellow with the steez, fellow with the gleam. Like Dean, never talking grease. Rella IGBs, who I be in my fucking dreams. Tell him if I leave, gonna return better by any means. It's crazy to think I used to wanna be impressed by her physique. Oh, I wanna be the best to ever succeed. I refuse to let the competition rest on my auntie. I don't wanna go to jail, never wanna face bail, so I gotta hit the left. What they want beef? Test my limit if you dare, make them feel it in the air. They just stand still and stare while I go beast. Pray to God I don't fail, got a list left to fill, so I grind till I kill on the OGs. I don't know what to feel, crazy what a nigga do for a meal and a deal, that ain't it cheap. With these brand new eyes, I wish I could take a moment and go back in time. Done this shit before, I mean at least a couple times. Reminiscing about the past, it's got me feeling like I need advice. With these brand new eyes, I wish I could take a moment and go back in time. Done this shit before, I mean at least a couple times. Reminiscing about the past, it's got me feeling like I need advice.
Back with a little bit of rap and a little bit of sense. I'm a little bit intense and I tend to be intense, and I'm higher than the rent. Wasn't loud when I said, but I'm finna bring it back to the Cadillac. A habitat for burning grass, cash a rap. Mama not having that, had to dash. Could I drive the ride home? And I had to ask, cause the seat's too nice and the brakes just right. Make the grip real tight as we drift through life. Plus it got like 7 different ashtrays. Running to get blunted up to heaven on a bad day. And if you need a word road, you can ask Dre. He's in the back, notebook on his lap already. He known that I only spit facts already. Always call me B-Rabbit like I'm yakking spaghetti. Talk shit back then, but now I'm actually ready.
Man, we on to something, but we started from nothing. Yeah, we doing this now, so y'all better start stunting. Cause I'm bound to be the king, and it started with a dream. Me and all my buds breaking this game up by the scenes. Man, it seems like a crazy ass thought that we could beat more legendary than a Michael Jordan jump shot. In 1989, this beat is so divine, and this country beat spoken got us on cloud now. Goddamn, all these other rappers better be on alert. Cause oh man, I might jam all the competition in the dirt. Yeah, I'm killing them, I'm running over them like Ricky Williams. And I'm just here to make $1 million, and I won't settle for less. Cause like I said, I'm better than the rest. And I wear it on my chest like a crest. If you say otherwise, I'll knock you out like Ron Artest. Beat!
With these brand new eyes, I wish I could take a moment and go back in time. Done this shit before, I mean at least a couple times. Reminiscing about the past, it's got me feeling like I need advice. With these brand new eyes, I wish I could take a moment and go back in time. Done this shit before, I mean at least a couple times. Reminiscing about the past, it's got me feeling like I need advice, yeah. I need advice.
Woo! That was fun.
That was really fun. That was
We're
brand
having
new.
fun now.
Pretty old track. Always fun to bring it back though. What we got up next, Nicky?
Yeah, run that.
Run it.
No.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
If we talking on the drive home, know that you ain't missing. Middle finger out the drive, though, got me feeling heavenly. What you said, what you played, it's in me. Don't you see, it's in me. I'm gon' make you feel the dial tone from my new 11. Might just be a music sidewalk, model number 7x7. Hope we see a new mirage, or we strolling through the desert. I'm seeing through your facade, even though I never mentioned how my wallet is thin, how I turn on my grin. Now I fuck with my brodies and see them turn on my ass. No, I don't want no kids, so I stay close to my kin. Know that I see how you're rolling in the state the world is in. Come on now.
Hold on, never say so long. You say you hate my song, but hate my songs, but you just wanna get me out of here and out your hair. I'm like conditioner, water just ran out, so you could either freeze alone or stay with me throughout the drought. But you just want me out your house. You say it hurts too bad. I'll miss the curve of your ass, but other than that, I'll miss just about everything. I thought that there was wedding rings, but you can only handle so much until the levee breaks. I hope that there are better days. You in the future, but now you want that smoke. Yeah, I ain't talking hookah. You wanna be alone, so I had to chuck the deuces.
If we talking on the drive home, know that you ain't meant to. Middle finger out the drive, though, got me feeling heavenly. What you said, what you played, it's in me. Don't you see, it's in me. I'm gon' make you feel the dial tone from my new 11. Might just be a music sidewalk, model number 7x7. Hope we see a new mirage, or we strolling through the desert. I'm seeing through your facade, even though I never mentioned.
I got some vodka, need me a chaser. Cop me some tacos, save it for later. I'm posted. I'm posted. I got some problems, too many changes. We gon' stay silent, run it back like the pace, so we posted. We posted. Party on a Friday, fuck it, we staying. And me and you on the couch, what movie we watching? Turn on some Netflix, pick something we both like. Lean back on my shoulder, we kicking it all night. Sweatpants and the tee, that's all you really need. Hair in the bum B, my pimp C like UGK. I'm done with all the he say, she say. And these days, life feel like a freeze frame. The way people stuck in their ways. Need a time and a place. Need a bottle of red wine and you in my face. Lay out in the sunshine and open my 8. We gon' have a good day and have a good day.
Talking on the drive home, know that you ain't meant it. Middle finger out the drive, though, got me feeling heavenly. What you said, what you played, it's in me. Don't you see, it's in me. I'm gon' make you feel the dial tone from my new 11. Might might just be a music cyborg. Model number 7x7. Let me seeing through my garage. I know I never mentioned. Seeing through your side. I know I never mentioned.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely
This is
wondrous.
fun, dude. I miss performing.
I just wish people were here, man. We miss everyone, all of our fans, people who are tuning in for the first time. If we just had everyone right here in the mosh pit, we know you'd be getting lit. So
Soon.
next
man.
time,
Soon.
hopefully,
Next time, very soon.
right?
Hopefully.
Let's run it.
Next.
Run it.
This is our new shit.
It's called Love on the Dash,
That it is.
and it's really fun.
Streaming everywhere. Go check it out.
Chicken.
Guitar solo.
Chicken.
All you wanna do is wait around. Let me come swoop and take you out. When I come through, you shake me down. What's the move? What's that about? Yeah. What's that about? What's that about? Yeah. Know that you lost, but I'm hoping you found. Looking around and I can't see. Don't know the cost and I don't know the count. Shoes on the ground are so fancy. So what are the chances? You wanna dance with me? Cause you a masterpiece. Your ass at least a 10. Actually, you nasty Lisa Ann. Had some beef after we was friends. Had the chance, so had to beat again. At the end, we acted and pretended. None of that should matter in the present. If some shit but be offensive. If some shit I said, well then I meant it. Just for one night, can we be a rental? I don't want a title of ownership. Wearing my shirt like you own that shit, but you fucked up, so own that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so through, done waiting around. Let me come swoop, kick that nigga out. When it come through, he stare me down. What's the move? What's he about? Yeah. What you about? What we about? Yeah. Love on a dash, always sad when you gotta take off. Choosing the path, let's travel. Hope it pays off. Hope we don't run straight into the battle. Better face off. Training. Get your fucking fists up. I'm up in the club, boy, you better fuck with me. Pops taught me how to dip and dive with the flies, never caught lacking. Born to be the best, life is just a test. Always get the best of me, man, always get the best of me, I'm so through, done waiting around. Let me come through, kick that nigga out. When it come through, he stare me down. What's the move? What's that about? Yeah. What you about? What we about? Yeah. Bow, yeah. What you about? What we about? Yeah.
Won't say I'm sorry. Really am a fuck, but you were right regardless. This is a result of my past misfortunes. Bought her some dinner, I saved a portion. Oh, she's so crazy, honey, you gorgeous. You can pass it to me, I'm scoring. She came to party, she sip Bacardi straight out the bottle, she ain't boring. Just cause we toxic, don't mean I hate you. You gave me knowledge, swear that I'm grateful. I cannot comment on any negative word that you say, cause I can get changed and brought back on May. Girl, give me time, I'll explain everything. Can't believe that we were just a flame. News feds, my feelings are straight. Guess I need to get that off of my brain.
I'm so through, done waiting around. Let me come through, kick that nigga out. When it come through, he stare me down. What's the move? What's that about? Yeah. What you about? What we about? Yeah. Bow, yeah. Bow, 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 bow.
Bow, bow.
What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? Yeah.
Once again, that was Love on the Dash. That's our newest single. We got more music coming. We got a music video for that coming out sometime soon.
Yes.
Man, again, we appreciate and love all y'all.
Yay! Hi, my name's Kat.
Wait. It's starting, but okay, you're live.
Hi.
Hi. My name's Cassie. I'm a Veracity co-chair. I'm here with one of our kick-ass musicians from tonight. Mirabai and Spencer's our other co-chair. But anyways, y'all can introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Mirabai. I'm 19. I use she, her, and they, them pronouns. I'm like a folk singer-songwriter.
I'm Spencer McCarty. I use he, him pronouns, and I am the co-chair with Cassie. And I will be scanning our social media, the YouTube comments, the Facebook streams for any listener questions. So, got anything? Leave it in, and we'll find an opportunity to fit in the show.
Cool. Well, I guess we'll start with our icebreaker, Mirabai. What's your favorite snack?
Popcorn. I'm a big popcorn person. My mom got me like bottles and bottles of popcorn, different kinds, different colors. There are different colors of popcorn, and like this, I'm allergic to butter, but she got me this like butter flavored oil, and it's like, it's Amish. It's like from an Amish, I would say company, but I guess farm. But it says like movie theater style popcorn. My mom are like, how do these Amish people know what movie theater style popcorn tastes like? Like, who are these Amish people that are like, I know what, I don't know, but it tastes great. Like whatever they're doing, it's delicious. They have like popcorn salt and really good popcorn oil. And that's my little like thing I like to do. I like to make popcorn and hot chocolate, and I am an adult, but this is what makes me happy.
Yeah, popcorn's the best. I'm vegan, so I didn't know that was a thing. So I'm definitely gonna look that up.
It's these Amish are really kicking ass at the popcorn game.
You never know. Okay, Mirabai, what are some of your favorite ways people have mispronounced your name?
Ooh, okay. So there have been a lot. So I did Sound Off last year, and when they announced live on KXP that I would be doing Sound Off, they called me Mirabai Kukutas, and that was great. Then I remember I went to my best friend's school to see a play he had done, and I went to the will call booth to get my ticket, and they were like, "Are you Maya Bay?" And I was like, "I sure am." I remember I won my first ever playwriting competition, and they were like, "And the winner is Mirabai," and it just trailed off, and I was like, "That's me." And then probably my favorite one was when I actually did Sound Off, when before I went up to Troy Nelson and I was like, "Okay, no one has said my name right this entire time." So we did like a 5 solid minutes of like coaching. Like I was like, Mirabai. He was like, Mirabai. I was like, cook a sauce. And he repeated it back for like solid 5 minutes. So then when he announced me, he did it correctly, and it was like the best moment of my life. And then when I made it to the finals, when he was the wild card winner, I think all that coaching just like disappeared from his brain. Maybe he was just as excited as I was, and he was like, "And moving on to the finals, it's Mirabu Kookathos." And I was so excited to like, it's all these times when I've like won things. I'm so shocked that I've even won, but what takes me back to reality and makes me go, "Oh yep, it was me," is my name being messed up, because like I'm like, I can't imagine me winning, but I can't imagine me having my name butchered in front of lots of people. So of course that night, the main story went from like Mirabai won a thing to Mirabai got called Mirabu. So like everyone I met at Sound Off calls me Mirabu. I made like 10 incredible friends there, and every single last one of them, like I'm in their phone as Mirabu. They would solely refer to me as Mirabu. Like my whole childhood, I wanted a nickname that stuck. And it was when I was 18 and someone called me Mirabu. And yeah. Oh, on my medical card, it says Mirabai with a Z. It's people don't say my name it's very phonetic. It's just Mirabai Kookathos. But yeah.
Well, I mean, it's creative like mistakes, like they're interesting.
Yeah, for sure. So
sure, yeah.
When you get famous enough, everybody will know your name correctly.
Yeah, exactly. I hope so. I remember like when
that like Little Orphan Annie movie remake came out in like 2017. It was like Quvonjene Wallace was in it, and they just could not get this poor girl's name right on TV. And I was just watching, and I was like, this poor child, like she's in like one of the most biggest budget movies of the year, and no one's saying her name right. And I was like, I'm so sad for this kid.
Gotta go on like some like late night talk show and be like, this is my name.
Yeah, on my website, I have it like phonetically spelled out. I'm like, me, like do re mi, ra, like rah rah ooh la la, want your bad romance. Like bye, like goodbye. It's very simple.
Smart. That's really smart.
Yeah, it is. What artists inspire you?
I mean, I say I make folk music because no one has a solid definition for folk music. So if I say I'm a folk musician, I can do whatever I want. So probably like Joni Mitchell is like artistically my like biggest inspiration. I also love like Joan Baez and Pete Seeger and Paul Simon. But like my biggest inspirations are like the other youth of the local scene. My friend Zozier, he's like this incredible pop soul singer songwriter. My friend Grafton, who makes like super cool jazz fusion, and like they both backed me up for this show. They're incredible. They're like my closest friends who I love them with my whole heart. But they're just like incredible musicians, and like they inspire me so much. My friend Cirrus Levine of Greenhorn Riot, my friend Talea, my friend Marlon of the Human Missile Crisis, and Sebastian of the Human Missile Crisis. They're just like, I don't make punk music the way they do. I don't make jazz fusion the way Grafton does. I don't make pop the way Greenhorn Riot does, or like soul the way Zozier does. But like they are my biggest inspirations because they're young people like me who are like big dorks. Like I know they're not just like these, you know, crazy above me figures or like weird dorky teens like me, but they make incredible music that I listen to like way more often than any other like artist. Like my on Spotify on repeat, it's like is the same as my contacts list. You know, it's like King Shime, Greenhorn Riot, Zozier, Skidmark, Tiny Planet, like all these really cool local projects. And they're just like really kind people. Like, you know, you hear all the things about these big celebrities and them being like assholes. Can I say that?
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool. My friends they're so nice. They're like so nice, and they're so funny, and they're so talented. And like you listen to these songs, you're like, I know they recorded that in their like basement on like a crappy $200 microphone, and it sounds so good. So like if they can do that, I don't know what I'm complaining about. I also have a crappy $200 microphone, so like I can do it too. So that's what inspires me.
Yeah, that's badass. That's totally what Veracity is all about, like just connecting our artists and stuff in the local scene. So like, yeah, that's badass.
I watched Sound Off 2021 on via Zoom live stream on Saturday. Everyone was great.
The ideal way to watch Sound Off.
Yeah, sure.
Alone in your room.
Alone in your room. I actually brought my computer outside and watched it while I was eating dinner with my family.
Even better.
I did Sound Off 2020, and like my finals were canceled due to COVID, which really sucked. Yeah. Not ideal, but like I don't know, even watching like it over Zoom, not ideal. Everyone's so talented, and I was like, that's what inspires me. Like these like greasy Seattle teens, like those are my favorite artists. The greasier, the better.
Totally. Over the last year, has your sound changed, or has this time away from people affected your music?
Yeah, I kind of have this theory that like, I don't know if it's a theory, it's like a half-baked idea in my brain. I kind of think that like music and being an artist, there's kind of these two sides of it. There's like this deeply introspective part that usually comes from the writing process, and there's this deeply like community and connection based part of performing. And I think that too much of either is bad for you. I think that if you're just performing, like it just burns you out because you're just being around so many people. I think if you're just writing, like I think too much introspection is a bad thing, and you start like kind of like coming down a little rabbit hole of your soul and like peeling away every layer, a la Shrek and the onion metaphor. I don't know what I'm saying, but like
we're following you. We're right there with you.
I feel like this past year has been kind of rough because I love the writing component of being an artist, but that's all I've had. You know, it's so much introspection, and my art this year that I've made is so personal and so emotional. but it's also been really hard to write because it's just been like, it's like I have to keep, I think I've hit rock and hit the bottom of my like artistic soul, and I just got to keep digging because there is no time to like let that heal and go on to like the, you know, extrospective a word, the community-based part, the sharing aspect. It's so much making and not enough sharing. So I think my art's getting more and more personal and more deep, which is maybe good for the consumer, but I think it's kind of hard for me as the artist. Because I think the same problem would exist if I was just performing and not writing, of like becoming burnt out, and it, you know, becoming just too much. But I think it's really important to have that balance. And so that's why I'm really excited about things slowly opening up again. But I will say that I think I have been able to learn some things. I'm trying to write, I guess I'm trying to collaborate with more people. Quarantine was my motivation to actually record my album. Like I've been saying I was going to do it for years, and just having this time off, I was like, I have no excuse not to do it anymore. And you know, collaborating with my bandmates and my friends, like I learned a lot from them. Like they all make faster, honestly more fun music than I do, and I was like, I'm gonna make these songs faster. And I think that was a really good thing. Like little things like that where like I'm just growing up, so I'm still learning, you know.
You just came out with your new album too, right?
Yes, it came out on a week from yesterday, and I'm very excited about it. I haven't. I'm trying to figure out an album release show safely and COVID safely sometime in the future. But for now, the celebration was I won an eBay bidding war, and I won a cool stuffed animal. It's of Rolf the dog from the Muppets. Which is the rarest Muppet to get merchandise of, fun fact. But yeah, my album came out last Friday. It's called Songs to the Monster Under My Bed, and it's 11 tracks about fear. Like one song is about, you know, having a crush on someone and being afraid, and one song is about being afraid that you'll never be worthy of love. You know, like kind of the whole range of like what fear can mean. There's a song about like the fear of climate change and like the burning of the Library of Alexandria, and then like a song about like systematic systems of power and how corrupt they are and how they corrupt you. And there's a song like a disco dance song about moral philosophy. And there's a song about Basil, a song about a Shakespeare character, a song about my mom, and it's like, I don't know, it's very like insights of the mind of Mirabai, which is like very chaotic, but like I think ultimately like I say it's about fear, but it's also about healing, you know, because these songs are about like depression and anxiety and chronic pain and illness, but I made them with my favorite people in the world, right? And like the act of making music for me is very healing. So it is like about pain, but making it was very healing. I think that shines through, you know?
Yeah, totally. That's how it should be. I'm so glad. Yeah, everybody watching, you should listen to Mirabai's new album. It's good.
Plug.
Yeah.
So, but I have to ask though, the song about Basil, is that also about fear of Basil?
Okay, so I was having a rough go of things one night, and so I love basil so much. Like for every year for my birthday, somebody gives me a basil plant, like, and I will not eat what was prepared at the party. I'll just eat the basil plant till it's roots, and then we'll like either plant the roots or like throw them away. But I just
so this is a pro basil song.
The pro basil song, definitely like pro. I'm brought to you by the pro basil gang. I love basil. I found an article one night that was basil cures depression ? And I was like, sounds fake, but I'm honestly willing to try anything at this point. And my friends kind of joked like, maybe that's why you like basil so much, like you're just really sad. And I was like, that was too deep. That hit too close to home. My friends would always like, even before this article, my friends would always be like, maybe you're deficient in something that basil has nutrients in, like you eat it. Like I went somewhere, I planted 8 basil plants and I killed them all within the summer because I just ate them. Like I just ate them until they were gone. Like you'd think a squirrel had come. So like the song Basil is about this like fictional garden in my brain where there are just thousands and thousands of basil plants and everything is okay, and kind of this like scary realization that place doesn't exist, like that's just a delusion. and like just like this desire to have a perfect place where you're safe and you're loved and like everything is okay, and this just like this kind of like scary understanding that there's no place like that, you know. But
Yeah.
you know, that's kind of a depressing sentiment. Basil, it's yummy, it's a cool plant.
No, it's good.
Really pick it up right there at the last second.
Yeah, like it's got cool guitar bits. My bassist has a lot of fun on it. You know, I sing a lot of the harmonies. You know, it's fun.
Where are we?
We do have some questions or some comments on the YouTube stream, all from Ezra. Ralph is my favorite, and they are also pro Basil.
What you gotta keep them occupied for one. Literally, I'll be back in 0.1 second. Here I am. Okay, this is.
Oh, there we go. 0.1 second. And there's Ralph.
He's so cute, guys.
Wonderful.
Look at him. Okay, Rolf the dog, old, debatably older than Kermit the Frog, the first Muppet to have commercial success, invented for a Purina dog food commercial, had a segment on the Jimmy Dean Show. They considered retiring him after Jim Henson's death because they were like, who else could voice Rolf the dog? And he didn't speak at all in any Muppet media for 20 years. And I know a lot more facts, and I'm boring you guys, but
no, this is a great surprise.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ralph.
Yeah, pro Ralph.
I've got Kermit the Frog pin right here too. I like the Muppets.
Did you go to the Muppets exhibit at Mopop then?
Everyone always asks me this, and no, I couldn't make it. I don't know what it was. Like, I'm not sure when it was. I was either out of town or like something, but I couldn't go, or maybe just maybe, I forget when it was. It might have been during like the 1 year of my life when I was like a crappy youth, being like, I don't like, that's for kids. And then, like you love a thing when you're a child and then you love it again when you get older, but there's these weird 2 or 3 years where you're like, that's kids stuff. I only like guns and cars and adult things. I don't know, like you try to be cooler than you are and you don't know what you're talking about, and it's just not.
I only have room for angst.
Yeah, exactly.
And nothing else.
Avril Lavigne, Complicated speaks to my soul. I mean, it still does. It's a great album, but
Oh, we also have another YouTube question here. This is from Claire Sullivan. First off, she starts off with saying, "Not boring. We're all here for Ralph trivia. More facts are always welcome." And on that, she asks, "Do you like all trivia or puppet-based trivia specifically?"
Okay, I love all trivia. I wouldn't say I'm like a very smart person, but I do collect like random facts. My brain just latches onto them to the point where like I just know so many little things about lots of things, and then maybe I could use with more depth of knowledge. Just not sure. Like I obsess about certain things and I know too much about them, i.e. the Muppets, and then I just have a lot of little fun facts in my brain. Like my big trivia fact in like high school was about how pennies cost 1.7 cents to manufacture, and dimes cost 8 cents to manufacture. So we lose millions of dollars every year just manufacturing pennies and dimes. And the opportunity cost spent in fiddling with pennies to make exact change costs the US billions in opportunity cost. And the only machine that accepts pennies is Coinstar. And pennies, the half cent was abolished in 1858 for being worth too little, despite being worth more than the modern dime. So did I say nickels are what cost 8 cents to manufacture? I'm sorry. But yeah, so the penny is just an absolute cyst on the economy, and they're terrible for everything, and I hate them a lot, and we should get rid of the penny. This post was brought to you by the pro Basil anti-penny gang of America. That's me.
We are learning a lot. Oh my gosh, this is excellent.
We're covering the whole world on here.
Yeah, we got economics. We got some music playing earlier. This is a great variety for the night.
Yeah, this is good.
Wonderful.
Any plans for your first live show back? Like crazy sets, outfits? It can be theoretical too, just whatever.
My first live show back is on Sunday. My friend Delphine Elliott is having a show in her drummer's backyard or front yard. It's gonna be like very distanced and safe and masked and stuff. And I think I had all these big plans in my brain, right, for my first live show back. There's going to be a sparkle cannon and fog machine, and I'm going to have I don't know, people backup dancers, and it's going to be like a confetti cannon. It's going to be great. This is going to be like my bassist and my guitarist, my dear friends, backing me up in a front yard. Like, you know, it's going to be very, very simple, and I think very fun and very sweet, and I'm very excited about it. We're gonna be doing some songs that we've never performed live before, which I think is really exciting. And cool outfits wise, I think I might ask my bassist to wear a bucket hat. I think I might ask my guitarist to wear a cool jacket of his that I like. And I think I will wear overalls. Like it's not that, like it's gonna be pretty simple, but I think it's gonna be really fun, and I'm really, really excited. My friend Delphine Elliott is a really incredible local musician. And I'm trying to maybe hopefully plan some kind of like college fundraiser / album release party. Like maybe figure out a way to like talk to my neighbors and be like, would you be okay with me having a rock and roll show in my backyard? And maybe try to like raise some money for college, because I'm going to college next year. And it's a lot of money, and to like celebrate the release of my album and maybe double that up and have a cool little party time, which I think could be fun.
Sweet, that's exciting. Like first
Super
show,
exciting.
that's a huge deal.
We've been getting like a flood of anti-penny pro basil comments in YouTube.
Yes,
So
I should call my next album Anti-Penny Pro Basil.
There we go. And everybody who is here on the stream, they'll know. They'll get the reference. They'll be the cool cat.
Postal representatives, tell them Penny gotta go. And while you're doing that, maybe talk about some other more important issues. But you know, you can start open with the basil thing, open with the penny thing. It's easy. And then like slide in some more meaningful change. Tricko.
And also with that, we do have another YouTube question of what is the most random thing that has inspired your music?
Ooh, okay. I mean, there was Basil cures depression, ? Which I was like, that's gonna be a song. I'm just thinking through, what are the songs? I mean, I think I've told this story to the point of it being like almost meaningless. But I was going through a really rough time with my chronic pain, which affects my esophagus and my ability to sing. And I was watching TV with my mom, and a Subaru commercial came on, and there was like a puppy and a new car. And at the end of the commercial, the dog is very old and the car is still in, mint condition. And I just burst into tears, and I was like, that dog is so old, he's gonna die soon. And my mom was like, God, you're so sensitive. And so I wrote a song about that. It's called Canary, and it's about my chronic pain and my like emotional sensitivity. And I thought it was kind of, I can't like cry at a car commercial and not be like, that's song inspo. I mean, I have a song about the burning of the Great Library of Alexandria. In high school, I remember one time in physics class, my physics teacher just offhandedly mentioned the Great Library of Alexandria, and the room goes silent. And this one guy goes, God, Akil, you can't say that in front of Mirabai. And then everyone turns to me and like, it's like my lip is trembling. And then I'm like, there was so many books. And I just started crying in class. And it was just a thing of like, everyone knew that it just made me so upset to think about. Or a song about that. I got a song about Rosaline, the character from William Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet, who has no lines. Like, that's pretty random. But I think all these things, like, they seem kind of weird, but if I can find like a moment of like emotional truth to it, it doesn't feel it feels pretty in pocket to me. Like, it makes a lot of sense. So it might, like, the topic can seem weird, but I think like the like fundamentals of it seem pretty, I don't know if like normal is the right word, but like relatable, I guess.
Yeah, from our perspective, I don't think Cassie and I could have possibly guessed a Subaru commercial as an inspiration. So absolutely that.
Yeah, I love Canary so much. It's such a good line. You're a good writer.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Yeah. Wait, do we have any more questions, Spencer?
Let's announce this to the internet. Last chance for questions. Get them in if you got them. Otherwise, I think we have a couple more Vera questions in the meantime. So write them down. I'll catch it. I'll say it on air.
I know the people at home gotta know. I'm a Libra Sun, Mercury and Venus, and a Capricorn Moon, Rising, and Mars. I know you were all thinking it. That's what I am. So
I'll disregard all the. We had a ton of those questions, so
yeah.
We got that out of the way.
I just assumed you thought that would be too personal, and I was like, you know what? I'm okay with that. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any other work to plug and tell us what you're working on? I know we kind of covered that some.
Yeah,
but
my album, I guess, is my big thing to plug. It's 11 songs. I'm very proud of it. It features a lot of my really cool friends. And I actually started working, I guess, I just don't know if this is an announcement, but like I started working on my next EP yesterday. So like, you know, album's been out for a week and I'm already like, I was talking to like my producer and I was like, you get a week off. And then we're back at it. I'm gonna start doing some cool, fun work. I have my producer is this really cool person named Matt Sablon or Sabu. Check him out. He's like a producer and a singer and a songwriter. And I work with this organization called Totem Star, which is a nonprofit music studio for youth, and I'm an artist there, which is how I like get all my recording and production time for free through them. But also I used to work there. I was an intern there. I'm currently the co-chair of the youth board. I go to board meetings. I do the fundraisers. I'm part of the capital campaign to raise money and all this and that, and I love them a lot. And I've been with them since I was 15, almost 20 now. So they're my homies there. I love them.
Oh yeah, no, there's so many good people from Totem Star.
Yeah, Daniel Pock, the executive director / co-founder, he's on the music commission and so many other, like if there's like a music thing in Seattle, Pock is doing it. He's also just like my mentor and my boss and my friend. So
cool.
Well, with that, we have one more YouTube question that I think will be an excellent one to close this off on. Is what is your favorite song of yours?
Pardon me?
What's your favorite song of yours?
My favorite song of mine is either Canary, because I think I wrote it during a really like vulnerable and painful time in my life. I just noticed my shadow. That's very funny. And it was like a really healing experience to write it. You know, I had kind of really hadn't written that many songs before, and it was just very therapeutic to like write about my pain and then like have a beautiful thing come out of it. Or maybe it's this song, On the Playground, which is about the time in 2nd grade I asked these kids if I could play house with them. And they said, sure, you can be the stairs. And then they pushed me over and they all walked on my back. And at the time I was like, cool, I'm playing house. This is how you play house, right? I'm being included, incredible. And it wasn't until like embarrassingly recently, I was talking to my friend Zoja, my guitarist, and I said, yeah, dude, I hated playing house as a kid. Like I always had to be the stairs. Like I never got to be like a person. I always had to be the stairs. And he was like, what do you mean? And I was like, well, you know, someone's the mom, someone's the dad, someone's the baby, someone's the stairs. And you had to like explain to me that I was just being bullied. And so I wrote a song about it. Ooh, someone is power washing my windows. But that was a really hard song to write emotionally. But I think it was really, once again, it was healing to like take a painful event and be like, how can I recontextualize this in a way that is beautiful, you know?
Yeah, totally. That's what it's all about. So that's yeah, I love that. Yeah, well, thank you so much. This was so good. And thank you to everybody else watching. This was our second live. It's going pretty well so far. So cool. It was great talking with you, Mirabai.